Okay, here is my van. The only difference between a stock looking van and mine is the solar panel up at the top of the roof. I have 200 watts of Renology solar panels. You open it up. I have my refrigerator is right here. This is a fuel tank for my heater, which is over here. I don't have it fully connected at the moment. There we go. Sorry, it's hard to aim this phone and whatever at the time, but I have this snorkel. This is a diesel heater. You can get them off of Amazon for pretty cheap, and I found that it works quite well. One thing that I have done is I have put the fuel pump inside of this wooden box here, and there's padding, and the pump is sort of free floating inside, and that drastically quiets down the pump. I have this platform that is my bed platform, and I have hinges here so I can get at various things, and also I can take that out of the van when I need it to be out. This is my fridge. It is a actual fridge and not a Peltier cooler, so it has a compressor in there, and I can actually freeze things if I want. Over here, when I'm camping, this is where my son sleeps. Hopefully you're seeing all this. I keep getting a little close. Right here I have all of my food prep stuff, so my stove and my pots and pans and silverware and stuff. Here is my charge controller. It's a Renology onboard charge controller. It does MPPT charging, which is night and day different from charging with a PWM charge controller. Those things are junk. Get an MPPT, you get so much more wattage out of your panels. I have a inverter here. This one's a ultra quiet one because it has actually no fan, and it has a toroidal transformer in there, but I think I'm going to get one of the smaller ones that it does have a fan because they're actually just lighter. This one right here, the switch turns on the inverter, and I also have a little display here that, let me turn on my there's some breakers down here. They are just in case. So I turn that on and I can see the state of my charge and what's going on. So I'm at full battery right now, and I'm drawing like basically nothing as far as power. And then just because my cooler runs on 12 volt, I have the 12 volt outlet. Let's see, I'll turn that off. I do have one more fuse way up in the by the battery in the front. Just don't trust it. I've made this whole unit here so it can pull out with these handles. So it's literally just sitting in where the third row seats used to be. Underneath this cooler, I have a single 12 volt 100 amp hour battery, which actually has been sufficient for all of my needs. Right now I'm largely just doing the refrigeration. In the future I may want to go to higher, and I have room for 3 batteries in here should I need them. Right now the other 2 slots are taken up with water bottles. I just have underneath my bed platform, which just conveniently comes to the same height as the top of the fridge. I have bins that I got from Costco for $6 a piece. So clothes, like food gathering, so like fishing and light and heat stuff. I have more food, and then I have tools. I have to keep this chair in here because my son is still in his car seat. Along the windows I have glued Velcro on, so you can see, like right here, I've glued Velcro on, and I have some blackout curtains which I still haven't fit to the actual size, but I've sewed the the Velcro onto them. They're okay, but I kind of need something a little better because these take forever to put up. But I haven't quite decided on what I want to do yet. Garbage can. Then on the front I have an organizer of various things just to keep it more organized. This setup is useful and usable, but it's pretty cramped with my son and my dog in here. So I'm actually thinking of going to using a travel trailer, or a trailer. I have this utility trailer here that, as you can see, I use it as a utility trailer, but I'm thinking of making something that sits into it, and then I can take back out when I actually need to use this to go get stuff. Let's see. Other things, I think air conditioning is going to become a real issue rather soon. And I think the way I may accomplish that is to just have something on the outside of here with snorkels that go into the side windows. If I had about 500 watts of solar on the roof, then I could run an air conditioner and it would be fine. I might even be able to get away with 300, but 500 could run it continuously. I think that my 200 is not quite sufficient, but I'm not quite sure. I have a 5,000 BTU air conditioner that I've been monitoring the power usage, and it only uses 400 watts at a time. So presumably it's going to be off a decent amount of time. I don't know. Maybe I could even get away with my 200 watts, but hard to know. Yeah, other than being cramped, this is quite usable. And I think if you don't need this seat in here, then this would be just great for one person. You'd have plenty of room then. All right, so that is my van, and hopefully you can find... one other thing I want to show you is the cables for the solar are coming in here, going across, down, all the way down to here, and up. And the reason I did that is that I don't want water coming in to the van. And if I just ran them in, I've seen some people just running things in here, but that's gonna go bad quickly. As soon as it rains, they're gonna decide that's a bad idea. All right, that's my van.